Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's video. So in this video, we're going to be discussing how do we solve these type of questions and what are some of the mistakes that students tend to make when solving this type. So what are these type of questions? These are linear equations. Yes, these are linear equations, and they are linear equations that require expansion before you can solve them. Now, when you are expanding, the basic concept around expansion is to use the value outside of the bracket to multiply every single thing inside of the bracket. Now, the mistake students make is when it comes to symbols. That's the mistake they make. Now, let's solve this question together. So if we are solving this, we would use, if you look at this our number here, it has a negative. So it means we're expected to multiply -2 with everything, not just 2. That is some of the mistakes students make. They will just use 2 to multiply. And in the long run, they tend to ask that, where did I get it wrong? Where was my error from? So if you use -2 to multiply 2y, it gives you -4y. -2 to multiply +4. From our knowledge of minus times plus, which gives us minus, minus times plus will give us minus, 2 times 4 will give us 8, equal to 3 times y, 3y, 3 times -12. This is another mistake students make. They will forget the minus and just say 3 times 12, 36. And they will just write it there. 3 times -12 will give you -36. So from here, you collect like terms. What do we mean by like terms? Anything carrying y, you put it on the left-hand side. Anything carrying just numbers alone, you put them on the right-hand side. So this would be -4y. If 3 comes here, it becomes -3y equal to, we're left with -36 here. You bring -8 here, it becomes +8. -4y minus 3y is -7y. How do we know it's -7y? It's just like you are owing me 4 naira. That's the meaning of -4. Then you owe me another 3 naira. That is another -3. So your total debt becomes -7, which becomes -7y. Then -36 plus 8 would give us -28. -28. It's just like you were owing me 36 naira and you decided to pay me 8 out of the 36. So your debt is now 28, which is negative. Then you divide both sides by -7. You divide both sides by -7. So -7y divided by -7 equal to -28 divided by -7. -7 would divide this. Minus would cancel this. So y will be 28 divided by 7. That is 4. So this is how we solve this type of question. Thank you and God bless.